Hello, everyone. Welcome to, I guess, an episode of the Indie Informer Plays, because I am the Indie Informer and I am playing. This is not a secret stream, though it has sort of the laid back, casual feel of it, but it's not quite an Indie Informer Plays because every Friday, if you are following me or if you don't know, I play a game chosen by my community. But this game, Moonlighter, was not chosen by my community. I chose it all by myself. Haha. Or did I? Because I have chosen this very specifically. Chwar, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to choose this, though I'm sure you would have given the chance. I am playing Moonlighter very specifically because 2 weeks ago now, I was flown out by 11-Bit Studios to Poland to play a bunch of their upcoming games, including The Altars, which I talked about last week on the podcast, Death Howl, which I put a preview up of. I'm very, very excited about Death Howl. I hope you have checked it out. I hope you've read that preview because that game did things to me. That's what I'm saying. If the community chose the game, we'd pick one with a jump scare in it. Chihuahua, they did that to me last week. Y'all should go check it out. But I also, while I was over in Poland, played Moonlighter 2. So I have gone hands-on with it. I've seen behind the curtain. I know some secret details, and I was not allowed to tell you until this week. So I thought a cool way to do this would be, instead of just chatting at you, which I could do, I would play the original Moonlighter and talk about some of the differences in the sequel, which I have now played. I'm going to make sure, Jor, hello, if you would let me know in the chat. Does everything sound good? I don't know how everything is sounding here. It's not a lot of sound for Moonlighter right now, but I feel like the gameplay is very low. You sound fine, can't hear the game yet. Okay, let's see. I'm going to press a button to continue, and then we can see how the game sounds. Okay. Jwar, hello. Can you hear that? Do I sound... The game sounds good. Okay. Moonlighter 2 launches this summer, everybody. Bum, bum, bum. Who knows when we might learn what the actual date is. Moonlighter 2 launches this summer. And I'm very excited to tell you all about it. Look at all this green goo. Wouldn't this be nice? I kind of want this just to like lay in every once in a while, especially after a lot of gaming events. You've been on your feet for a long time. Your feet hurt, your legs hurt, your back hurts. Lots of other parts hurt for other reasons. And it would be nice sometimes to just, I kind of want the tank that you have in like a Dragon Ball Z or Star Wars, where you're just kind of suspended in something that's healing you. Anyway, Moonlighter, very important. We're not getting off track here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone watching. I hope you are enjoying your, I think it's Tuesday. Very unusual time for me to be streaming, but I'm doing it anyway for you to talk about Moonlighter 2 while playing Moonlighter 1. So let's jump in. New game. I have played Moonlighter in the past. A lot of people who were at the event had not played the original Moonlighter, and now they're going to go back, I hope, and check it out. I think this game has been on my backlog since it came out. I can't believe the sequel's coming out and I still haven't gotten around to it. Jwarlo, jump in right now. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're driving down the side of the road. Pull over. Jump in with me right now. Normal game slot. New game plus. Available once you beat the game. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Why would hard be recommended? No, I'm going normal. Players who want to focus on the story. Original difficulty created by the developers. Recommended for most players. Players who want a combat challenge. Why would hard be the recommended difficulty? But since this is a Moonlighter 2 preview, I will say that this continues to hold true. Moonlighter 2 is not easy. It is very much still a difficult game to play, and it is challenging despite its charming looks. So let's jump into the original difficulty, hard. But y'all have to give me some slack. I was also not great at... Oh. Among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon, a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeon. This they named Rhinoka. Rhinoka? Among the settlers, two groups shine the brightest: heroes and merchants, glory and riches. Glory and riches, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young corner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. Long dreaming of operating the mysterious fifth door of the dungeon. Bum, bum, bum. Continue. Okay. And this is a good connection to Moonlighter, too, as, spoilers, Will here, our hero, intrepid and heroic, does, in fact, achieve his goal. We'll say it like that. And that has some strange consequences. So we discover that in the second game, Will has gone through a dungeon, and dungeons are actually not just like, oh, here's a dungeon to come in and come out. It's part of the world. They are portals to other dimensions. And Will, as you can see here, gets trapped in another dimension. And of course, what's Will going to do there? He's going to set up a new shop. So that's what he does. He sets up a new shop and is ready to once again delve into the dungeons. I think the only thing that I am supposed to do here... I don't even have my broom. What's this? Ha ha ha! Look at me. This is still... A lot of the mechanics are the same, so we've still got that nice dodge roll here. Was Moonlighter 2 previous hands on? It was, Dwarlo. So I have actually played Moonlighter 2. So yeah, very similar in the feel of it, but what you probably already know, having looked at it, is that the two games look very dissimilar. We've got a lot of lovely pixel art, which I'm absolutely in love with for the original, but the sequel has gone 3D. It's also got its own, it's preserved its own little charm to it as well. So I can't say I like one more than the other. I do have a great love of pixel art, but playing Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault it made it really hard to decide which one I liked a lot better. I'm playing the tutorial. I'm definitely doing this. Jawar, hello, do you have any particular questions about Moonlighter 2 that you would like to ask, or anyone in chat? You can tell me all about it. Whoop. Look at this. It's funny, they teach the mechanics in a very similar way. You do dodge over an endless chasm in Moonlighter 2 in order to learn how to dodge things. I don't have a... Where's my broom? I need to attack. Okay. Well, he's not bothering me. He's probably a friend. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Can I... No. I'm just dodging. They really want me to understand the dodge mechanic here. I have a heal, it looks like. I could heal, but I don't have to. Oh, there we go. I finally figured out how the broom works. Nobody panic. These little guys are not gonna get me. Don't worry. Get out of here. Okay. Good job, team. Okay, I've collected things in my backpack, but I can't open my backpack. I'm gonna accidentally use the right trigger as like a shield, because I'm very used to that. Mechanic, that's not how Moonlighter 2 or Moonlighter the original works. And I might have had troubles with that in Moonlighter 2, accidentally doing things that I thought were going to do things that didn't do things. But you know, they are keeping... Is the gameplay similar in 2? Any major changes you saw? as we continue on, I'll talk about this, but they do still have the broom is still a very good tool at your disposal. They still have the quick attack, which you can see me doing here, and the charge attack, heavy attack, whatever you want to call it. You do have a dedicated heal button into. You do have that dodge roll, which is going to be very, very important. I think one of the biggest changes to the mechanics is going to be like a long... I already by this point had like a long distance attack, like a ranged attack. Not exactly a gun, but kind of a gun. But let's see what happens here. Okay. Foundry rests. I don't know what those are. I don't know what that means. Okay, I am holding these on my person. Rich jelly, vine, fabric, foundry rests. Something that has changed, War Hello, is they've really changed up the way that the backpack sort of has gameplay to it. Let me move this. Ha! Put this all in my backpack. So a lot of the items will actually have, if you put this next to this, this will happen. If you put this next to, like, there were a lot of, if you put this next to something, the thing next to it will burst into flame. So, you know, be careful about where you put this. But if you put it next to another kind of pointy thing, it will make it burst into flames, but this item will be worth more money. One of the other big things about the Moonlighter 2 system is that the items you pick up, you already know what their base worth is worth, I guess. It is there from the beginning, so you're not looking at these like, what's a rich jelly worth? What's a vine? Why do I want any of this? You can already see, and you can do things by placing things together to increase that value even from the dungeon. And you can change and update and upgrade the value of things once you get into the shop as well. Okay? Gotta go get all of the stuff. That's what we're here for. We're here for the stuff. That's all we care about. Let's move that. Okay. We've got our broom. Okay. Oh, don't like that guy. You always get the wizard if you can. Oh, he just destroyed me. I'm gonna get destroyed. Ah! Okay, don't worry. We learned how to dodge. I know how to heal. I'm healing. I'm dodging. This is not impossible. It looks impossible. I think I'm gonna die. There's no way to stop. I don't even know if I can hurt these things. I'm in trouble. I'm in deep trouble. I'm going to die. That's okay. Very similar things were said while playing Moonlighter 2. So, you know, don't be fooled by the cute looks of the game. It is going to kill you. Everyone, just can I go through the portal they came in from, please? Can I jump down a hole? I mean, yeah, but yeah. Shindig is now following. Thank you so much, Shindig. Hello, welcome in. Is this this is a direct sequel, right? Does the main character get Metroided, or do you start with anything from the first game? Jawar, hello. This is a direct sequel. You are playing as Will, and it is the same Will. Does the main character get Metroided? No, you don't really get, like, oh, you don't have anything, but I can't be 100% sure where my demo started. I was certainly not at the very beginning. I did not see the narrative opening to the game. So it's possible. But you definitely did have your broom. I definitely had a broom, which I got to enjoy. Shindig says, really looking forward to 2. Played a lot of Moonlighter 1. Shindig, let me know if you have any questions about 2, and hopefully I'll be able to answer. Xenon, what a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. Oh, very sweet. Very sweet interactions. And a lot of the characters, there are characters that come with you. Actually, I'm going to bring up notes. I actually wrote notes while I was playing, so I don't know why I don't have them up. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. I like this exposition. I love the idea. He's just sitting there kind of talking to me, but I'm like passed out. Oh my gosh. Look at all my notes. I look like an axe murderer. There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Cool, thanks for the info, Jill. I gotta run my D&D session, but looking forward to watching the VOD. Have fun. I hope you defeat all of your enemies in D&D and or do well socially. Bye, Chihuahua. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. I don't want to. I'm very bad at saying no. I always want to push forward. And for the creator's sake, stop using that broom of yours. I like the broom. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Great reference. It's mine from back in the day. Use it, for I have little need for it now. No, I will keep using the broom. How dare you give me real weaponry? You are wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. Okay, he's gonna tell us tricks about shopping, about the shop. We're learning. Are we going towards the window? Are we learning window secrets? Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open up the shop and allow customers in. So, one of the cool things, I did get to go back and do this loop in Moonlighter 2. One of the cool things about opening the shop, you get to put things out and have fun. It depends, a lot of things depend on like what you've already done in the dungeon and how you've increased the base value of items. But also, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to place, I think, because I lost all my stuff. It's fine. Nobody panic. Hold to open shop. Boop. So when you open the shop in Moonlighter 2, you actually get a kind of thing that you're used to seeing in... Oh, she wants something. Oh, she's waiting and she's impatient. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. So when you open the shop in Moonlighter 2, you get a kind of immediate choice of perk. And depends on exactly what it was going to be. Jed Knight 87. I love this game so much. Bought it on vacation years ago because I thought it looked cool and couldn't put it down. It's very good. I hope you're excited for the second one. The second one also seems like it's going to be really good. So when you open your shop in Moonlighter 2, you get a little perk system. You get to choose one of their perks as if you were in a dungeon still. So they've continued those mechanics from the dungeon into shopkeeping, which is really cool. Usually those perks are going to give extra bonuses to some kind of trait that you have, which you are going to use to... It's kind of like salesmanship. So increase your salesmanship in order to get people to buy things for a higher cost. It's a really cool system. Oh my gosh, someone else has come in. Look at this guy. Look at his hair. It's so fluffy. It's perfect. Uh-oh. What's this? What's he looking at? Oh no, he's not happy. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Casey. Hello, Casey. Welcome in. I didn't recognize your Twitch name. I don't know what you call them. Username. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you'll have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information. You have gathered on discovered wares. What does that mean? You have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Oh, it's a sentence that's continuing. I understand. I see what I was doing. Look at all this stuff that I know now. Look at my notebook. Oh my gosh. So in this game, you put something out and you don't know exactly what you're going to get. So putting it out and seeing someone's reaction is really important for this. In Moonlighter 2, you actually know what the base price is to begin with, which is cool. I wonder how that's going to affect, like, I get Moonlighter 1 and how it was cool to bring things back and be like, okay, let me see what's going on here. But no, let's see how that, I think the other system that they have, the systems with the traits and the perks and things are going to kind of take a bit of a place of that so that you have something to strategize about when you get back to your shop in Moonlighter 2. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You will pick up more on your own, restoring the shop to its full glory. That responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, will make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far and use that pendant, boy. Oh, he walks. He's walking away. Okay, so official Moonlighter 2 notes. I am going to say, let's see what I've written because I can't remember 2 weeks ago. It was a wild time. Fifth dungeons revealed Ryanoka is connected to other dimensions. Moloch, interdimensional collector, wants the worlds for himself. Forced the people to flee. Now I'm in a desert. I'm being evicted. Thrown into the sand with just broom and backpack. Okay, I'm remembering now. This is the opening that I saw. So, bad guy, Moloch. Interdimensional collector, that seems to be the title, is forcing people to flee because he's collecting their worlds. The new world that I've come to, I have restarted the shop business. However, things not going great. And my landlord, having already not been paid rent for some time, it seems, throws me out and says, go get stuff or else. I do have a note here that the gameplay in 2 is very fluid. It's got a really fluid feel. Moonlighter 1, it's fluid and it's good combat. It's got this sort of pixel feel to it. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but this having kind of a 3D plane to run around, it just feels a little bit more fluid. Again, I've noted that as we did here, in order to learn the dodge roll, we rolled over a chasm. So, first enemies were little red jellies, which we also fought the little red jellies. So they're bringing them back. They're doing a lot of these like touch references for the first one if you've played before. My first rewards included sand fruit, silence shell, for 20 and 50 base value respectively. There's no more guessing of prices in Moonlighter 2, but the prices can be influenced. Next note says, oh no, hearing voices call out. Okay, Let's continue on our journey in Moonlighter 1 and see what else. And then I'll continue to read my Moonlighter 2 notes for everybody. Go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. Okay. Hey, friend. Hi, how you doing? You doing good? You want to go... Redmond? Masa, my son, when I find you... Oh, no. His son is missing. Have you seen Masa around? Okay. I'm going to the dungeon. I think that's what that says. Dungeons. This way. We're going. Sounds great to you. I'm glad, Cassie. I am glad to hear that that sounds great. Let's just dive into the dungeon. Let's not even be worried about it. Okay, we've got all these dungeons we can't even get into, but we can get into this one. Read the Golem dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes. Look at me. I got a shield now. And a sword. Huh. No one can get me. I am safe. Okay, enter. I did play Moonlighter 1 when it originally came out. I did not play it all the way through, however. So, I can remember some things and not terribly much of either. Okay, this is our map. It's not big right now. I believe Moonlighter 2 had a similar mechanic where you don't get to see beyond where you have explored. I'm gonna go straight ahead. Let's go straight ahead. Let's see what's ahead of us. Got these cute little guys. Oh, I forgot. Got it. I've got an actual sword now, which sucks. I want my broom. Give me my broom back. Okay, we did pretty good. The first little battle. And it's just gonna get so much worse. Okay. Here we go. He's got a slow attack. Okay, let's just remember to stay out of his way. Look at that. I'm just breaking things. I want to drink this water. It looks nice. Room 2 down. It's over here. What do you got? Who's hiding in here? Who's hiding books in here? Like, who's just hanging out, being like, I'm just gonna read. Okay, we're feeling good still. Feeling good still. Okay. Remember that we can dodge. Ah! Ha ha ha! Fool. I definitely made that out alive. Okay, I don't have any heals, so I need to be a little more cautious. Kathy says, I didn't beat it, but got close to the end. It was the release year for me as well, so it's a bit foggy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to... Okay. Okay. You don't want to mess with that too much. Don't want to mess with that too much. I don't have any heals. So let's just go over here and... No! Oh, he can move! He can move! Nobody told me he could move. Okay, we're feeling good about that so far. Let's see what the map's doing. Let's go left. Okay, these guys I can take. I can take these guys. Got little jellies. But I would like a heal, please, if I could. That was a dead end. There's nothing worthwhile in here. So I guess we're moving forward. I'm afraid because I don't have a lot of health. Okay. This is fine. That's not at all traumatizing. He didn't have anything in his bag, so I don't have to loot the poor creature who's been, like, it's not quite decapitated. It's like his whole torso just got smushed, and that doesn't feel good. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from this strange creature across the room. There's no creature here. Is there a creature in here that's gonna come out and pop out at me? My pendant, all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though. I'd say I fared better than he. Oh, you killed him. Good job. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map. Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old Crazy Pete. Oh no. Pete is who I was compared to in the beginning. Lost his marbles, but I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell, but the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the 5th door. These dungeons are not what they seem. They're not. They're not. We know what they are now. Did I pick up the diagram already? I can't even go inside. I want to go inside the tent and just kind of nap. Can I nap? Oh, there's something sparkly over by the dead dude. Hold on. Let's see what the sparkle's all about. Big boss gonna kill me. I suppose to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Aw, that's Pete. Ah, big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Okay, here is the dungeon diagrams. And ordering the one on the left, the one on the right, the one on the top left, the one on the top right will open, it looks like, the 5th and final door. Which, you know, maybe we shouldn't do considering what we now know. B, B, B. And I can go home safely. Instead of dying to all the things that come after me. I turned into jelly. You do have this option in Moonlighter 2 to just go home with the stuff that you have. I'm not good at making that choice ever. I always kind of want to go like, what if I just go to the next room? Moonlighter 2 is also kind of not room based specifically. It's not quite as dungeony as this gameplay we have played so far. But it does have very limited sparse areas. With being a 3D game, has some really cool like dimensionality to it. So we've got lower, higher, in between, around things, terrain, which is cool. The other thing that I had at this point, which I do not have in Moonlighter, was long range weapons. So like the first thing I make note of here is auto aim slime cannon with limited ammo. But I think it's 5 rounds, but every time you hit an enemy in Moonlighter 2, you're re-upping your ammo. So you be sliming people. You just be hitting them in the face. And then you do have, I don't know, I can't even read, it's typed, but I can't read how I spell this. I want to say ruptured mode. Don't quote me on that. It allows for the enemies to be stunned, and then you can send them flying off the map, which is a really fun thing to do. If a game allows you to kick an enemy off of a ledge, off of a cliff, off of something high, it is always the right thing to do. And Moonlighter 2 absolutely lets you do this. So the new town that we are in is called Tresna. It is the town of the evicted. I don't know why I've written this. All real shopkeepers. We have a little assistant bot whose name I'm going to spell out for you because it's so cute. In Moonlighter 2, the little assistant bot is called K33P3R, which written out, if you write it, it looks like it says keeper, which is adorable. I love this name. And we already talked about how the shop gets those rogue-like perks when you open it, so that it's got a little bit more combat-like gameplay, just like in actual combat. Store disasters. Oh no, a store disaster hits, so you are constantly doing stuff in the store. The one disaster that I ran into when I was running my shop, dust. I had to run over and dust things with my handy dandy broom, which is why the broom is the best weapon. Okay, and I talked about some of the characters. So Xenon, who is currently talking to us and says, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. Xenon comes with us. He is just as wise and all-knowing in the second game as he is in the first. We also have Tomo, who wants to fight back and go home. Very rude to stream without giving me notice. Silo64, I gave as much notice as humanly possible. You know, you have no idea the lengths I went to try to tell you I was going. We also have 2 merchants who come with us, who are the blacksmith and the magician. I can't remember their names, so if you remember them, let me know. Oh no, it's Eris and Andre, the magician, and look at that. I'm writing things down in my notes, knowing I'm gonna need it. But when I come back from Moonlighter 2, this loop of having fought and come back again, I'm still hearing the same voices that I heard originally in the beginning of the game. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this note means. But I do write, everything is super charming. Dimension is split. The day and night realms. You can spit cursed relics in sequel. I don't know what that means. I'm really trying to remember. Vampire Pack perk is one of the perks for when opening the shop in Moonlighter 2. And it's +3 health after ejecting an enemy. Okay, so this is actually during combat. During combat, I did this all the time because I always pick it. If you have Silo64, I must have missed your call. So in Moonlighter 2, you pick roguelike perks as you go through different areas of the dungeon. So one of them that I really enjoyed was Vampire perk. You get +3 health after essentially like making an enemy fly off of the side of a building, which is really, really fun. And then you get 2 choices for the next room and level. So you're getting a lot more choice of level types than you're seeing in this current gameplay of Moonlighter 1, where you're just walking through a door and hoping for the best. Let's see. Yeah. There's always, when you die in Moonlighter 2, you get the choice to return to town with your relics, but they're all half-priced. But if you retry the dungeon, they all disappear. So you don't have to come back empty-handed. You restart the dungeon all over again, just with nothing. So it's a very cool system to get you into the ecosystem over and over again very quickly. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See. This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon. And look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently, they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Rhinoka. Nice indeed. That's all you're going to say to me? Nice indeed? Get out of here. What time is it? It's like 5 in the morning or something. Or it's 4, 3 in the morning. Who knows? Investments. Okay, so these are our two merchants that you see that I have seen and talked to in Moonlighter 2. They are in the new game. They are doing exactly what they're doing. They're forging weapons and doing enchantments and potions. So, you know, you've always got some sort of something to do with the cash that you've got going on. I didn't get to see if any others were still there, but these two definitely make an appearance, and it's funny to see them translated from this lovely pixel art version into the charming 3D art of Moonlighter to the Endless Vault. And a lot of things have kind of been very fun to translate, been a lot of fun to play. I'm really excited I got the chance to check it all out. I hope to be able to bring you more details soon, but for now, I think this is going to be the end of the Moonlighter 2 preview while playing Moonlighter. 2 Moonlighters for half the price. But I will be checking more things out throughout the week, and I will definitely see you on Friday for the regular Indie Informer plays. But until then, have a good week.